Hey guys, welcome to today's Vehicle Visionary. Today, Holmes Honda here in Shreveport, Louisiana has loaned me this 2020 Honda Ridgeline. This is the RTL-E trim, and there are different trim levels available. Of course, you've got the Sport, the RTL, the RTL-E that we're going to look at today, and the Black Edition. There are some changes for 2020 for the Ridgeline, one of which being the fact that Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and Honda Sensing are now all standard features across the board, no matter which trim level you choose to purchase. You will also find that the former 6-speed transmission that was found in the Ridgeline previously has now been replaced by a 9-speed automatic transmission. Here under the hood of the Ridgeline, you will find the 3.5-liter V6. It puts out 280 horsepower, and of course, as I mentioned earlier, it is mated to a 9-speed transmission. And one thing you'll want to note, if this is something you want to pick up, it's available in all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive. Our test version today is the all-wheel drive version, and it can tow up to 5,000 pounds. But if you choose to opt for the front-wheel drive version, be forewarned that it can only tow 3,500 pounds. Just something to consider. But I will tell you one thing, regardless, there are some incredible features regarding the bed of this truck. Let's go back and take a look. There are two different ways that the bed of this truck opens. You can open the tailgate in the conventional manner that you would commonly expect, but you will notice that getting into the rear of the bed is a little more challenging just the way the truck sits, and there is a very nice storage well located inside the bed. And I'm going to show you a little bit more about that right now because, like I said, that is one of the cool features that I think this truck has. As I mentioned, accessing the storage well is a little challenging with the tailgate being down in the conventional position. That's why there is a latch that allows you to open the tailgate from right to left and basically swing it out to where you can get right up against the bumper, making access to the rear storage well much easier than trying to lean over the tailgate when it's in its conventional position. If you're not familiar with the Honda Ridgeline, you're going to look at this bed, and it's just going to look like basically any truck bed, but you might notice down here what looks like a lock, and that is what that is. There's also a button down here that you press, and it opens and reveals the well that I was talking about. Now, that's a very interesting thing back here. The spare tire is located in the front, and I'm going to show you how to get to that in just a minute. It's actually very simple, but I have a very important tip for you if this is something you already own or something you plan to purchase. But the cool thing about the storage well in here is that it's multi-purpose. You could store anything you want in there, anything that will fit. But during the summer, or really any time of the year that you literally want to tailgate or whatever you're doing that would involve icing down drinks, snacks, whatever the case may be, you can load this well down with ice and put your drinks and your snacks and whatever you want to keep cool in there. But here's another feature that I really like. When you're finished and that ice has all turned to water, there's a drain plug. I'm showing you that on the screen right now. You can just reach down there and pull that out and the water will drain right out. Very nice feature. Now let's talk about the spare tire. Obviously where it's located, you're going to have to open the tailgate out as it's opened right now. Otherwise, you'd never be able to reach in here and get to the spare tire, at least not comfortably or conveniently. But there's still more. There are two little, what I would call wing nuts on each side of the storage tray where you find the spare tire. You'll loosen those up, and then you can pull the tray out and actually latch it onto the rear of the storage well down here. There's a little hook that it goes on, a little mounting place, I should say, that it goes on, and it's going to sit there, and you can get your jack and your spare tire out, everything you need right there to change a tire if you need to do so. Very convenient. One thing I want to warn you about, when you put those wing nuts back on, you're going to find out that you don't want to over tighten them. Just finger tight. Just don't make it too tight, but enough to stay on. And you may even find out the first time you go to loosen those that they can be rather difficult to loosen. So just be forewarned on that. One more thing I want to show you. Check out the little funnel in here. Have you ever wondered what those are for? It's actually because this truck has capless fuel fill, and the button for opening the fuel door is located on the driver's side door. Again, you can see that on your screen right now. But if you ever got in a position where your truck ran out of fuel, your Ridgeline ran out of gas, and you needed to get a gas can, because of the way there are baffles, different little areas that open up to keep people from being able to easily siphon gas out of your truck, that is what the little funnel is for. It fits right in there, and then you're going to be able to open both baffles, and then you can pour gas in with a gas can or whatever you may be using in that situation. Just a little piece of information, and I guess technically you could use that funnel as a multitasker, but ultimately that is what it's for. And here in the back seat of the Ridgeline, you will find seating for 3 people, but depending on your situation, if there's 1, 2, or no people in the back seat of the Ridgeline, you can raise the 60-40 split seats to increase your cargo that much more. You do have storage pockets on the back of the seats, cup holders in the doors themselves, and on the rear of the console you will find dual air conditioning vents and 2 USB ports that your rear seat passengers can take advantage of. The unibody construction of the Ridgeline not only helps reduce interior noise when compared to its traditional truck rivals, but also has increased interior space and a smoother ride quality. The Ridgeline is definitely more refined than its competitors, but at the same time, not as rugged. It is easy to get in and out of the interior, and you will find the interior controls are simple to use. Interior space is also plentiful for front and rear passengers. And that will bring to a close my time with the 2020 Honda Ridgeline. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, guys. I really appreciate your time, and of course I appreciate Holmes Honda for loaning me this truck for the day. Make sure to check out their website if you're in the market for any Honda vehicle and you live in or around the Northwest Louisiana area. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please make sure to lightly tap that subscribe button. Click the like button and make sure to share this video and leave a comment. I appreciate that. All of those things help me out immensely in growing this channel and helping me to see the increase that I'm looking for as I move forward with Vehicle Visionary. I appreciate each and every one of you and look forward to seeing you in my next video. Have a wonderful day.